I've been pottering out here in the greenhouse for a while because it's lovely and warm. It's another 30 degrees in here, but it's blooming cold outside in the wind. But it looks like nearly all the broad beans are up. They're forcing their way through. I've finally got the nasturtium coming. And Malala Rosso, I've got some true leaves. So, little true leaf there. So I think rather than potting these on, I'm just going to pick out the ones I don't want and leave the ones in that are going to grow. Pea number 3's up now. So I think there might be some movement today because it's so warm in here. Still nothing on the climbing beans and the dwarf beans, but the Golden Gate French climbing, I've got 3 there and another one there poking through. Nothing showing on the runners, nothing showing on the... Oh no, I tell a lie, look at that! That, my friends, is the first sweet corn. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, I'm thrilled about that. None of the others are showing. And then the salad mix, quite a few of those. And look, the green kohlrabi. One there, another there, 2 in that one. So that's brilliant. I think we're up and running, folks. Very happy. Now it's 20 to 5 in the evening and I wanted to show you these seedlings. I filmed them all this morning. I think it was around about 8:30 in the morning. And look at the difference in that short period of time. Now I've got 4 nasturtiums coming up, whereas this morning there was only 1. And this one is now starting to unfurl. Likewise, I have got a climbing bean that started to come through. That wasn't there this morning. I have got 1, 2, 5, 6 Golden Gate French climbing beans. I think I only had 3 this morning. And this, look at this. This is the sweet corn. Look how much growth. Can you see? The very palest green tip was all that was showing this morning. It's doubled in size in just those few hours. And then here, this is the kohlrabi. There's 4 there now, 2 in that cell, 3 in that cell, and another 2 in that cell. For me, I just think that's wonderful. It just amazes me. And you don't actually see it happening. It's like it sneaks up on you. But yeah, I just wanted to show that comparison. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. I think it's going to be quite warm today. I'm sitting in the summer house, and one of the things that has been driving me mad for weeks is what to do with all my gardening books and magazines, because obviously there's no storage in the summer house. So I'll turn the camera around and show you what I mean. Yeah, so I've got these here, and because they're not supported and they're all falling over, they're getting dog-eared and spoilt. and also they're in a lot of sunlight, so they're getting sun damage. They've been bleached. I've got a pile of magazines there, and then if I come round here, I got more here. It's really untidy. It's because I've been going through them all, looking up different bits and pieces, and just haven't put them away. So let me come back to you. I've just put a new cabinet on my landing to give extra storage in the house for my son who's moved back. But to put the cabinet in, I had to remove a radiator cover that I had. So again, let me show you that. There it is. It's on the patio. So I've taken some measurements, and I'm going to see if I can use the wood from that to create a small bookcase to go in here. So I'm going to go and make a coffee and do some measuring, and then let's see what I can do with it. I'm sitting over this side because I've got a problem that I hadn't, well, I saw there was an issue, but I didn't know what it was. I'm sitting right beside my little apple tree. Now, those of you that have been following me know that I've been covering it up a lot lately because of the frosts, especially as the blossoms forming. But over the last couple of months, there's been strange growth coming on near the rootstock where the graft is. Now, I kept ignoring it, but the other day I was just sitting in the summer house, just chilling. I wasn't even doing any gardening, and I kept looking across at this growth and thinking, that's very odd. I wonder what it is. So I started doing some research online, and oh dear. Well, I'll show you in a minute. I'll turn the camera around. So this is the apple tree. Look at that blossom coming. So pretty. And it's been here. This will be the 4th summer, the 3rd year that I've had it. But this is what I want to show you. Look at that. Now, these are called burnnuts. I'm going to go and sit down again and I'll explain what I've learnt. Yeah, so it's called burnnuts, and having done some research, I then went on a Facebook page for allotment growers to ask advice, find out if anybody else had experienced it or had any knowledge. Lovely guy came back to me with a full explanation of the issues and what causes burnnuts. Now, it's caused by a bacterium. I've had to write it down. I might not even pronounce it correctly, but I'll write it on the screen. Agrobacterium tumefaciens, I think that's how you would say it. And it's susceptible to it if it's in too much shade and a damp area. Now, where I planted this tree, I planted it in the summer 3 years ago, I think. And as you can see behind me now, this time of day, it has got sunlight on it. In midsummer, it's in full sunlight. But what I hadn't factored in at all is all through the winter months and early spring, the first few hours when the sun comes up in that direction behind my neighbour's plum tree, which creates more shade. So really, a good part of the day it is actually in shade, and obviously then through the winter months it's very damp. So that's 2 problems from the get-go. Now, one of the things I had wanted to do, and I've spoke before, is I had a lot of problems over the years, the last couple of years, with mosaic virus, which is a whole nother ball game. And one of the things that I decided to do was to move the garden around, but I just had no success in getting anybody in to help me. So what I had planned to do, and this was before this issue with the tree, was to move the tree anyway to over that side where the summer house is, and I was going to move the summer house to this corner. Because this is a shady corner, I might as well put the summer house here because it's a dead space. And then in the summer months, when it's really hot, the summer house will always be in the shade. And then come the evening, the sun goes right over the house and sets over by the greenhouse. In the evenings on hot days, the cool sun of the evening will be on the summer house. So that seems to be a logical move to me. But I wasn't able to follow it through. So consequently, the apple tree stayed. And in the meantime, it's developed this issue. So apparently this bacteria can actually change the DNA of the tree and weaken it. There's no chemical control, so there's nothing I can do to make it better. It's just going to get worse and worse. And what this guy said as well is if you try and remove these nodules, you're just giving it entry areas for more disease and bacteria which could spread. So all in all, I think the tree is doomed. Now, I've got a dilemma. Do I remove it now so that there's no more issues, it doesn't spread more disease in the garden? Or as it's now in blossom, do I let it see through this summer and take it up in the autumn? I don't know. What do you think? Have any of you got any experience or knowledge or know what to do? So disappointing, but that's what it is. Finish my coffee. I'll speak to you in a bit. Oh my goodness, I've worked my socks off today. But this is my little bookcase that I've made from that old radiator cover. I did manage to break some of the trim, so that's got wood glue on it at the moment, and I've clamped it, so hopefully that'll be alright by tomorrow. Still not enough room for my magazines, so I think I'll have to get a basket for them. There's something else I wanted to show you. Look at him. There's a reflection on it, sorry, but yeah. He's my assistant head gardener. He's cute. Oh, that's it for today. Oh, I've had enough. Yeah, I've moved things around a little bit, so my table's over here now. And Paddy's bed's down there so he can look directly out at the garden. Right, I'm going in. Till next time, take care everybody.